This is a really fun show because we are now kicking off more of an expanse for our Inside the Industry universe. And now we're going to be broadcasting live on YouTube. Now, tonight we're not necessarily live, but it's going to be kind of a delayed thing, but we'll be on there. And of course, we have all of our fans and friends watching us on Facebook and on our Roku TV channel that's on 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and InsideTheIndustry.net. And of course, we are getting an app too, so you can watch it on your phone. So no matter where you are, if you're out shopping, if you're at a MAGA meeting, you can watch Inside the Industry wherever you're at. This last weekend, we had the Academy Awards. What a shock that was. And I'm not just talking about the earthquake that hit right after the Academy Awards out here in the San Fernando Valley, but a shock for the movie that won Best Picture. I believe it was called Anon or Anon? Anon? Yeah? Amora. See, I was way off. But, you know, I said, what's the buzz on this? So I ordered the movie and I watched it online. And I got to tell you, after I watched the movie, I didn't know if I should applaud or go in the other room and toss one off. Because it was softcore porn. And it won Best Picture. It is the lovely young gal, Mikey, who won Best Actress. That was a shock, too, over contender favorites like Demi Moore. But she did a wonderful job. I mean, it was pretty incredible. But she plays a stripper/escort, and she gets involved with a young guy who's related to a Russian matriarch family. It's pretty crazy. I don't want to give a lot of stuff away, but it's a good movie and surprising because there were some pretty heavy movies that came out this last year. But then again, I had a lot of people that said they didn't see any of the movies at all. They waited until it came on streaming. This is the world that we live in, kids. Everything is on streaming. People just don't go to movie theaters anymore. You should go to a movie theater and see a movie. There's an experience that a lot of us grew up seeing and appreciating movies back in the day when it was in movie theaters. But, you know, ever since COVID, it's all changed and everybody sees stuff when it's on streaming. But speaking of streaming, you can see Scissors, starring myself and our special guest, one of our special guests that's here with me right now. And also Hitchhiker Massacre is on there, and I understand Murder Motel is going to be coming up, and that's all on Tubi. So thank you very much, Tubi, and all of our other affiliates that are picking up the movie. But without further ado, let's get to our guest, shall we? All right, first off, this woman was one of the hosts for the 2025 AVN Award. I recently co-starred with her in Seth Gamble and Wicked Pictures' Once Upon a Time in the Valley, a big movie. This woman is one of the most beloved stars to ever come into the adult film industry. She has become such a big star, and she's still humble like the first day she ever came into the industry. She is always on demand by you, the fans, and by you, the production companies out there. Let's put our hands together for the beautiful, multi-talented Miss Blake Blossom. Hello, Blake.
Thank you. That was such a nice introduction.
Well, you're welcome, darling. You know I love you. And you're going to be working on your own independent productions, too. You and I talked about that.
Yes. We need to finish some ideas, put pen past the paper, start signing some checks and paying people to be in my movies, so we'll see.
And I appreciate you driving all the way out here in this rain, all three of you, for being out here.
Thank you.
Our next guest that is out here, she is back in the industry now. She took this industry by storm, I think it was 5 years ago or 6?
Oh my God, 10.
It was 10? It was 10, really?
Yeah, but
because you look like you're 21 years old.
No, I've managed to stay relevant for a very long time. It's nice.
And now you're going to be back and more relevant.
And yes, more relevant than ever.
And notice the symbols she's doing. Obviously, we're not on the Disney Channel anymore. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for that lovely beauty that is Jezabel Visser. And finally, this gal is the apple of my eye. We've known each other for a long time. She took 4 years off from the industry, but she is back now and one of the top international stars in the adult film industry, an absolute beauty, and we're so glad that she is back and she's going to be performing for you guys live all over the world on camera. Let's put our hands together for Sandra Luberc. And you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm a little bit nervous, but thank you.
Why are you nervous? You've been on the show before.
I know, it's something new, you know, like...
You got to pull the hat up so they can see those eyes. Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I need a bag.
Wow.
On the spot.
They're like a bluish gray.
No, my eye is gray.
Is gray.
Yeah, they're green.
Green.
They're like
I was
green with
way
the
off.
hint of blue.
I was way off. They're green.
Well, they're like green on the inside and blue on the outside.
No, my eyes is green. It's
I'm telling. Oh.
Oh, it's like a David Bowie
She's
thing.
catfishing us. She's in contacts. No, girl, you don't. No, you died with the lie, girl.
No, I am blonde. I am blonde. Like, no, I'm not. Yes, I'm blonde. I mean,
oh wait.
Yeah.
Also, when I didn't see like.
Well, you were a brunette when you started.
Yes.
Yeah.
We talk about hair.
And you started performing over in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, in Russia, St. Petersburg.
Oh.
In Russia, St. Petersburg. Wow.
Yes.
And her first movie was Don't Be Putin Your Dick Where It Don't Belong. Get it?
I don't know if
That's
that's true or not.
No, I'm
I don't
kidding.
know.
I'm kidding about that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no. But now you have been in the industry for 10 years.
We were
12,
talking about
yeah,
that earlier.
12.
Yeah.
Or has it been 12?
12, yeah.
12 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, I'm a little bit old.
No, you're not old. That's all. This is old. Yeah. I've been in 23 years. I started porn when, thank you. I started porn when it was in black and white.
Oh.
We did silent movie porn back then.
No!
Da-dun-da-dun-da-dun-da-dun-da.
I think we do.
Little
that
card
too.
comes up. Hey, do you want to fuck? Da-dun-da-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I do. Da-dun-da-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
Has anyone done that?
No.
Yeah. No.
No.
I'm like, oh,
All the time.
Now he's giving you ideas for your content
no,
now.
I know. This is the sick part about
Girls,
me.
how's your OF? Is it good? You do loyal fans, only fans?
I always started the OnlyFans, and for me it's something new because, like, I hear too many, like, girls do a lot of money there. So, like, okay, I have
They do.
to.
Blake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I definitely try to do more solo stuff that I don't necessarily do for studios on there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a different catalog of stuff for them to choose from. But
And you don't have to say how much you make because it's tax time. You don't want the tax man to have to.
I don't even know. I don't really look anymore. I've run my own account for 5 years. I've never given it over to anybody. It's kind of my thing. So I've sacrificed some things in that sense. But
You know, we talked about that on the set last week, that there's a lot of girls that are using third-party companies.
And to each their own. Like, there's
Yeah.
a lot of people who are really busy or that works for them. So, I mean, it just depends on what type of fan experience you want to give. So if you don't care, then you don't care. Yeah.
And that shows on camera.
That's fine, but usually it's because people have obligations in other aspects where they don't have time to sit and do all that stuff. Where I don't know, I kind of bump my price up higher so it forces people to come to my page with actual want instead of just like clicking and being there for a month. Like, I kind of like people to stay for a year.
Now, Blake, let me ask you this, and be honest with us on this. You have been doing a lot of big things and starring in a lot of movies, hosting the AVN Awards.
Yes.
Is your asking price now for a movie gone up higher?
No, I don't really find that that's the right choice for me. I don't find that like winning AVNs or having other things on my resume per se make my price higher. I would just say I would just like to have more leniency on what I have to do on set.
Yeah.
So if I can like stay later or like, you know,
Yes,
I would
Jezabel.
just like to say that the fact that you can say that when I came into the industry, there weren't a lot of options. OnlyFans didn't exist. They
Yeah.
had Sex Panther, and you could do webcamming and obviously other things
Yeah.
on the side. But I love the autonomy that girls have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you being
Better.
able to say, you know what, I don't need to raise my prices. Like you're getting work.
Yeah.
And you're making money in other areas.
It feels
and
greedy.
So
It
it's
feels
just
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels. See what I mean?
Yeah.
But there was a time where like that wasn't an option. Like you have like and you want to.
And there's another
and you
stream.
want to raise your.
There's
prices in
another
order to get
platform
paid for it.
that's
Yeah.
just starting now.
Yeah,
Dude,
there
we're
are.
gonna talk about that
Yeah,
in the
and
news.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Like coming in the industry at a time where it was coming into this shift, and
Mm-hmm.
then seeing the full turnaround. It's lovely. I love the autonomy. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I haven't had an agent the last 2 years, so I've kind of
Oh, right on. You
Oh,
sell
yeah.
book.
control issues if you haven't picked that up. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, I like to have full control over my brand. I just feel like a lot of people don't really understand like the full scope of what it means to be
I feel like
in
now,
the industry.
right now, when I was coming in, you came in at a time where a lot of the really, really terrible people had already been fleshed out.
Right.
That
Right.
And so people didn't get a chance to get their claws on you. Like, because
Some of them did. Some of them did.
Right.
But not the
Trust
ones
me.
that I know
It
that you're.
was-
Yeah.
it
no,
was
there
crazy.
there was a
it was like
movement that
it was the Wild
happened.
Wild West. You
Yeah,
know what
no,
I mean?
I definitely know
But
about
so
the
to
movement.
hear, for me as an older performer, to hear you say things like that, like it makes me happy.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
love it.
Yeah.
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 And there's a lot of things that have
because
changed.
this is what we would talk about.
Yeah.
Girls would talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
How we wish we had more control over our careers. How
Yeah,
we
and
wish we could.
safe.
And I always say
Yeah,
that
it's
empower
important.
yourself
It's
as a
so
woman,
good.
empower yourself as a
Yes.
performer.
Good. Yes.
Now-
I like saying no 3 times before I say yes. So.
Are you marketing yourself and your product?
Well, I feel like I personally like doing studio work, so I mainly focus on trying to find features or like bigger projects. But every now and then, like I'll pick up work here and there.
But I mean,
lately
marketing
I've been-
your name and
Yes.
stuff out to the public.
I don't. I guess no. I haven't necessarily been so good at that. I don't know.
But
I've been focusing on my like work instead of the marketing, I guess.
Yeah, but it's
I think
important
the work
to do
will
that.
speak for itself. So.
There you go, Jezabel.
Hey.
Marketing.
Marketing? Oh my. Honestly, I'm surprised coming back into the industry. People like come up to me all the time and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're a legend." Like sitting there and I'm like,
Oh.
"I am. Thank you." I had no
Oh.
idea. Right now, marketing. I actually have a YouTube channel. It's Jezabel Visser XO. So please follow me.
And it's
there.
not X-rated.
It's not X-rated. I
Yeah.
do try-on hauls. I do stocking try-ons as well. I've got like
On YouTube,
yeah, yeah. I do
you put
stock-
on stockings.
Yeah, full stockings.
That sounds like an OnlyFans thing.
No, it's not. Actually, try.
I don't know. I just returned to the industry, so I just
Yeah.
was like,
I have a Hooters. I have a Hooters wing trying episode too. So yeah, check out my YouTube channel. I also have a TikTok where I mostly focus on food. A lot of you don't know this about me. I'm a secret foodie. I love to cook. I love to bake. I'm a home chef.
Great.
I can make a variety of cuisines. And
We made some nice cuisine tonight. We have
We
crab
did,
cakes.
yes.
We have little lobster cakes.
Yes. Oh, and I
Oh.
had one so good. I love the
Thank
little
you.
lobster cakes.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
So, speaking of food things, you girls know of this thing. I can't remember the name of this, but it's a thing where it's just a close-up on the girl and she eats food and they hear her
mukbang.
chewing.
Yeah.
What's
ASMR, yeah,
What?
but it's a mukbang.
A mukbang.
Yeah,
mukbang?
Yeah.
Mukbang.
Where they just go and they're like,
Yeah.
I believe it
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
in possibly Korea or Japan.
Okay.
I don't know.
But it's a thing.
In somewhere in Asia, but
Yeah.
yes, it's basically there's some where like the professional eaters they try and eat like as much food as they can,
Yeah.
and I guess people get like a satisfying like sense from hearing people eat the chewing noises.
I think
No,
it
I
has
You've
something
got
to
to be
I watched
kidding
it.
me.
I think it has something
You're
to do
kidding
with film
me.
and television.
Whoa.
I think that there were
On
a lot
TikTok.
of movies.
Yeah.
You can just watch like, oh my god.
I think that there are a lot of movies,
Yeah, I do that.
especially in the 80s and 90s, where people would be eating something and they'd be taking a bite, and the sound and everything was so exaggerated, right? They'd be like, right? So I think part of it might be like nostalgia. I think there's like nostalgia around the mukbangs.
Take the time over the weekend, watch a movie called 9.5 Weeks. It is a classic movie with Mickey Rourke and Kim Basinger. And they had a scene where they were in front of a refrigerator and he blindfolds her and they're just doing this sensual thing with the food. And it was crazy. I mean, people were running into the restroom and tossing one off because, I mean, it was really hot.
Gosh,
Yeah.
9.5 weeks?
9.5 Weeks. It's a classic. This came out in the 1970s.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
got it.
1980s. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Now, have you done that food thing, Sandra?
When I'm small, yeah. Can I talk about it here?
Yeah. Of course you can. You
Oh
can
my
say
God,
fuck
when
too.
When
Yeah.
I'm small, I'm super professional cooker or something like that. I'm like, I need something like corn here or something like. When I'm high, just if I'm not high, I just not cook.
Wow. So you do that on camera?
Ah, no.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got to start putting it, advertising yourself. If you like to cook and stuff,
Yeah.
like put it on your,
Sure.
social media.
Where
share it.
OnlyFans?
No, on your Instagram.
Both.
Or,
Well, you could do it. You could do it
could.
on our. We have a Foodies
Yeah.
TV network on our
Oh,
TV
Okay, I will start
channel.
do that and blame them because they told me to do that. So
No,
But that's so incredible.
Yeah.
What is the most outrageous thing, before we go to a commercial, girls? The most outrageous scene that you have ever done or you have been requested, like from OnlyFans, for a custom video to make? Who wants to start?
Oh goodness! I'll
Okay.
start it off
Okay.
on a rough note.
Is that a bad question, sweetie, or what?
No, it's okay. Let me just.
Okay.
Woo! I don't know what this person was doing, who they are, what they've been through in life, but. Oh my God! It was just so beyond weird. Like,
Well, I don't want you to be in a bad place.
no, it's
Oh,
just like
okay.
sometimes people they share their fantasies with you, and
Yeah.
you're just like, what the actual hell? I don't know how you got that.
Yeah.
But this guy, he said he like wanted me to make a video where I like basically like beg him to like get me pregnant.
oh,
Dude, it was just so
Oh.
weird. But I just like, I don't know why it freaked me out so much, but it was very detailed about
Okay,
like
I understand.
how the sperm gets in my body, it travels inside of me.
He sent you a script.
Yes, he was very detailed, and I was
Whoa.
just like, dude, this is like getting like very, and yeah, I want to see your like the life flutter in your eyes,
What?
like it was. I don't even know what this guy was
Oh
on.
my
I've had
but
girls tell
every
me
now
that.
and then I'm
yeah.
like, God, that guy with the
But he
pregnancy
paid you
thing.
very well for that.
No, I didn't do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't do it.
No, I was like, this is just way too complicated for me. And then there's
Okay.
another guy who is like, use this type of camera and red pointy toe shoes and stand in front of a white seamless. And I'm like, am I on set being like directed right now? Like, where are you using these photos? So I don't know who's using OnlyFans, but
That's a very good
I'm not
point.
your therapist also, by the way.
Yes. Now, Blake Blossom is bringing up a very good point that we're sending out these customs and they're paying some money for
Yeah.
this, but you don't know where it's going to end up on a tube site. Is he going to be selling it at Walmart? I mean, I don't
Right,
know.
but sometimes they kind of like trick you to like do degrading things. Sometimes,
Yeah.
they change like some of the rules on OnlyFans, and so
Yeah.
some people go to other websites to do like the more like harder
dark sides,
kinks.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely like a dark side. Sometimes I if I don't really know somebody and I like come across their profile, I'm like, whoa, I didn't know we could sell that.
And they want to do
What
that.
site is that? Like, I'm like, what site is this? Because I'm
Dark-
like,
Yeah,
this
she's
is not
the
like-
old girl. I had
Dark
no
is
idea.
attracted to light.
Wow.
And you were a light, you were a very beautiful girl next door
I
turned
don't know
hardcore.
why my algorithm
Yeah.
keeps showing me these things. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Do you guys get weird requests? Like,
I have
Okay.
Oh my
Sandra?
gosh.
Okay.
one dude tag from here from Australia or something
Yeah.
like that. He's like, Sandra Luberc, please, I have a one fantasy. Can you like? I will pay you $60,000 if you will do that. I'm like, okay, what's going on? You know, mini pig. He want. I make a video how I sit on that mini pig and kill him.
Whoa!
No
Way!
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
No.
But sometimes
I know,
people use us as a way to like
all the
enact
time.
weird shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a kink shamer. I will put that out there.
It's
Sorry.
like-
Jezabel, what about you?
Okay, so is this things we went through with or just requests?
Requests.
Okay. The wildest... Well, ask the question. I just want to make sure I get this right.
Okay.
'cause I got a
What is
couple
the
lined up in my
wildest
brain.
request that you've received either on the set or from an OnlyFans fan?
Oh, okay. On the set. Okay, so the craziest pro video I did, because I've gotten the OnlyFans request. I mean, I had this guy, he wanted to do race play where he called me the N-word.
Oh,
So-
no. Oh, no.
I would
It's
say
very
that's
common,
yeah,
yeah.
that's right. But the craziest the pro scene that I did was me, Anya Ivy and Riley Reid, and they put us in like stockings and they tied the knot, me and Anya, and they cut eye holes in it and mouth holes, and they put us in these Dickies, you know those Dickies mechanics jumpers, and
You're like robbing a bank?
no, we're robbing Riley. So Riley's like in a little red bikini, and she's like in this like big beautiful backyard, right? And she's just like sunbathing there, like da, 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 da. And then me and Anya are supposed to be the robbers, the rapist robbers. Apparently, oh, can I say that on there?
Yeah, no, you did, yeah.
But yeah, that's where you can't say we're not supposed to be R-wording her. What she did is she fucked my boyfriend because you know Riley loves black dick. And how dare she?
Oh.
All right, so me and Anya went over there dressed like burglars to teach her a lesson, and they gave us and so the climax of the scene is underneath these
Strap-ons.
jumpers, not just strap-ons, like the size of this microphone, huge black dildos strapped to me and Anya, and the big reveal is we rip the Dickies jumpers off and we go, "You're gonna suck our dicks!" Like.
This would not be filmed now. At all.
And
this is
then
available on Amazon
and
and-
Riley, me and Anya like are supposed to like basically like tell Riley like the whole scene. We're like, yeah, you like black dick, Riley? You're gonna suck. You're never gonna. Are you gonna come over here and suck my boyfriend's black dick again? And Riley's like, I'm like, yeah, bitch, you're not gonna do that.
Oh
So that was the craziest.
I'm like, what
Look at
company
your
is
Blake
this?
Blossom's shocked face.
Yeah.
Never heard of anything like that.
No, I've heard stories. Jewel Denial and I have had a conversation because
yeah.
the stuff that they used to ask her to do back in 2000, 2001,
Yeah.
she was like, honey, you don't even like know, like they just like had us do stuff and like it wasn't even like that. And I'm like, I like won't even, no.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've ever said black dick on camera ever in a scene ever.
It's politically
Yeah.
incorrect.
Oh, really?
Well, it's just
You're not even
something
supposed
they
to
sway
use
away
the
from now.
term IR anymore.
No,
Oh,
nobody
wow, I
says
didn't know
that.
that.
No, somebody
Yeah.
did come up to me and say, I'm having my first IR scene, and I said, well, don't ever say that again.
Yeah. No.
But that's just because we're trying to, like, not fetishize that, I guess. We're just trying to make it more. But it was different 10 years ago. Oh, my gosh.
And the
but
people
then
that
imagine
fix-
25 years ago, the stuff that they did.
So when you asked that question, that scene immediately popped into my head because that was probably the craziest scene I ever shot in my entire career.
Were you okay with doing the
Because,
scene? Like, you were fine with everything?
I
Like,
mean, at the time, okay, I guess I haven't talked about this, but that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Me and Anya were sitting there before the scene because we thought, because in our head, we were like, dang, Riley was just kind of like up and coming.
okay.
She wasn't, where she's at now, but it was like she was just getting popular, but like she's such a sweet human being. She's an
she is.
amazing girl.
Tiny
so
little
me
thing.
and Anya, and Riley, we already had a good rapport going. So in our heads, we're thinking like, wow, me and Anya are like, dang, we're finally gonna get to do like a cool, like a girl threesome as black girls in the industry, and like it's gonna be classy because it was for an upscale company. It wasn't like for some like low level independent.
Yeah.
And person or anything. And so when we saw, they were like, okay, we're gonna get you in wardrobe. So we saw Riley's wardrobe. We're like, oh, we're doing bikinis. And then they brought out fucking jumpsuits and stockings
from the surplus store.
And me and Anya,
socks.
we were looking. I was looking at her. She's looking at me. We were like, "Ain't this about a bitch? like, ain't this about a bitch?" And we were like, "Damn it! They almost had us." Like, I knew. Like, we were in our heads. We were thinking, like, okay, we're gonna get this good scene. But so because we had already had the idea of what the scene was built up in our head, it looked very unprofessional. Try to back out.
Yeah.
Right then and there, once we saw what was happening, because if they had to explain to us, probably what was happening beforehand, I don't think we would have agreed to it. But in that moment, it's like, so to answer your question, is yes and no, because it still was an amazing scene. Mm-hmm. It was a great scene. Yeah. It really, really was. But the unfortunate thing was, me and Anya are like, okay, they had us sit through makeup, and then they put stocking caps on us. They had us pick out wardrobe, but then they put fucking mechanic jumpsuits on us and strap-on dicks. Like, like the whole thing was so false.
Interesting.
It was
That's called a bait and switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that was so common. It was so common back then. I mean, we still got paid a good rate at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we got paid our rate. We were treated respectfully on set. Nothing weird.
Right.
Just
nothing weird.
Professional model.
And it
stand your ground.
Right. It was
pay your rate.
Right. Yeah. And I believe the director on set that day was Jim Camp, and I love Jim.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good guy. Good guy,
amazing.
Jim Camp. Yeah.
So me, because I love Jim so much, and I know when Jim presents an idea to you, he's a wacky guy. You know what I mean? He comes up with shit like kind of on the fly. Mm-hmm. So you just have to be there to support his artistic vision, and I'm always there to support it. So, at the end of the day, I wasn't okay with it, but at the end of the day, I'm a model, and I learned this important being a model, you put on what they give you. Mm-hmm.
Do you agree, girls?
No, I have a veto on some shit.
What they give you.
Okay.
It depends, but I don't go to set unless I know exactly what I'm doing.
I had a chance.
I went to set that day knowing exactly what I was doing, and the director switched it up the moment that I was on set. I agree with you 110%.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
No, I'm sorry that happened to you.
So you would have just walked out that day?
Oh, we would have been sitting down and been like, so what's the reason for this change? Who's your boss? We're going to call them right now. What company is this? Who's the owner? We're calling them right now.
That's smart.
This is not what I came here to do.
Yeah.
Especially because me personally, I don't have an agent now, so now I have to. I'll start calling people that I know that have a little more.
I agree with you, and I would just say that I don't want to pull out the race card here, but as a black performer at the
you're
time,
so worried.
We didn't have.
You're like, what are they going to do?
It's not that. You just don't have that kind of play. Like, I was still a fairly new performer, even if I wasn't a black performer. Just being a fairly new performer and coming on set with that many demands, like, you're just never going to hear from them again. They're going to be like, okay, we'll do that all.
Right.
Don't ever call her again. Which is fine,
because
you'll get work from other companies.
That's the problem.
You'll get work from other companies, but that company will probably never hire you again. And if it's a big name company, they own a lot of all other smaller companies. And
so there's a catch-22 there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I agree with what you're saying.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But
have a different time.
I will say nobody would try to fucking do that to me though.
No. No.
No.
We got to break away for a commercial real quick. Girls, excuse me, we're going to break away for a commercial. When we come back, we're going to take your phone calls at 818-231-2580. That's 818-231-2580. We'll be back with phone calls, the news, weird sex facts, and what you want to know from our good friends at the Mall.Sexy right after this. Yeah. Hey, welcome back. It's James Bartholet, Inside the Industry. Blake Blossom is here. Jezabel Visser, Sandra Luberc. Our phone number to call in is 818-231-2580. 818-231-2580. We have our contest winner for the T Awards. This weekend is the fabulous 2025 T Awards taking place at Avalon on Vine Street in Hollywood. I will be presenting there with Foxy, and we have a lucky fan out there that won the contest. So congratulations to Evelyn Chavez. Evelyn Chavez won the contest. Congratulations. Next week we start our contest. We're giving away 2 free tickets to go to the XRCO Awards, which is right around the corner.
Oh, I love XRCO.
Yes, that's over at Board Nerds over in Hollywood, and that's going to be on May 25th. Because before you know it, May's going to be here. We're already getting into March here now. So we'll be starting that contest for the XRCO Awards. And, of course, we've got lots of great little promotional packages that you can win right into insidecontest@gmail.com. That's insidecontest@gmail.com. All right. Once again, Avalon. This weekend, on the 7th and the 9th, party on the 7th is going to be at Bartholet, which is the club right next to Avalon. And then that's presented by Clips for Sale. And then the award show presented by Pornhub will be March 9th. And Domino Presley will be the hostess of the evening. All right. All-girl adult studio, Girlfriend Films. I think you girls have probably all worked for them at one time or another. They have released their milestone 20th edition of the Bad Girls series, Bad Lesbians, via video on demand. And Bad Lesbians 20 features an array of debut starlets and returning veterans. And you've got girls like Freya Parker, Jessie Pony, and Dharma Jones. Go and check out Bad Lesbian 20. Wicked Pictures announced Tuesday that production is wrapped on writer-director Seth Gamble's Once Upon a Time in the Valley, starring Blake. Little cameo
Shout
there
out
with me.
Siren. Shout out Wicked.
It was a really incredible movie to do. Seth is a great director, and very honored to be back working with Wicked again. Once Upon a Time in the Valley is slated for release in summer of 2025. Fan favorite Kylie Rocket. She's such a doll. She's heading up the cast of 7 stars who display their oral talent in Johnny Darko's latest Evil Angel movie called Sperm Diet 3. The first installment of this since 2017. And we were talking briefly about platforms. There's a new platform, social networking platform called Sugar Cribs, and that's going to be coming up. It's an invite-only experience that rewards top-tier talent with unmatched earning potential and cutting-edge analytics. To get more information, go to sugarcribs.com. Now, here's our What You Want to Watch. This is compiled by our wonderful friends at themall.sexy. Remember, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, the mall has it all. So besides shopping on there, you can also watch the following movies. Vibes Volume 10 with Jerry Kiss and Vince Carter. Lesbian Stepsisters Volume 13 with Anna Claire Clouds. By Any Other Name with Astro Dominia. And the career perspective this week is on Vanessa Cage. Check out some of her movies on themall.sexy. They include Hot for My Stepmom Volume 2, MILF Trip Volume 20, and Vanessa Cage in Step Family Vacation Reunion. And all of that and a lot more is with our good friends at themall.sexy. Now, before we go to phone calls, we haven't done weird sex facts in a long time, right? So let's have some weird sex facts.
Did you know eating apples can improve orgasms?
What?
A study found that eating apples can improve sexual quality of life in women. Does that have
You
to
are
do with-
such a good actress.
Does that have to do with Adam and Eve?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know, but I eat a lot of apples.
I like
Number
their
two.
Honey Crisps. I don't care if they're GMO.
Barnacles have huge penises.
What?
Oh my god.
Barnacles have the largest penises relative to their body size of any creature on Earth. Their penises can be up to 8 times larger than their bodies. Wow, that's like ducks. You know,
So
ducks have. You ever seen a duck's
A
dick?
shellfish dread. Yeah.
No comment.
Okay, now the third one there's
Yep.
Sandra.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 3. Sex relieves pain. During arousal and orgasm, the brain releases oxytocin, a hormone that can make you feel good and relieve pain. So, you got a headache, bitch, you're right.
Sandra, try this one here, number 4. I bet you could
Alright.
do that one.
The clitoris have 8 key nerves endings. The clitoris has more nerve ending than any other part. The vulva? What is vulva?
Oh, it's the
Oh,
lips
the-
on
You
the
have it.
outside, yeah.
Outside.
It's between your legs.
Yeah, outside lips.
She's a blonde.
Your vulva.
Oh, that makes sense though.
Vulva.
That
That
she's a
makes
blonde?
sense though,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I would think clitoris or like tip of the tongue.
You have the cutest accent.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope someone
Say it again, say vulva.
vulva.
Oh!
Vulva.
It makes you want to rent a Volvo and go have sex with you. Could I see your vulva in a Volvo?
Yes, for you, everything.
Yeah. Okay, ovulation affects sexual attraction. Ovulation can affect sexual attraction for both men and women. Number 6.
The impulse to ejaculate comes from the spinal cord. No brain is needed.
So that means you
I don't
fuck your
know.
brains out?
That makes.
I don't
oh
want to
my
know how they
gosh.
figure that out.
I don't know about that because I gave a guy in a wheelchair. He was paralyzed from the waist down.
what?
I gave him a lap dance, and he came in his pants from it. So I don't know about that. Like, I guess you can't mentally.
Was he wearing white
stimulate
pants?
No, he was wearing jeans, and it was this big wet stain on the outside of him. And he started to like twitch in the chair and stuff like that. And he goes, "I'm so sorry."
Well, at least he wasn't dead from the waist down.
I don't know.
Wow, you have the touch.
And then he stood up and he goes, "It's a miracle! I can walk again!"
He starts speaking in tongues. He's like, "Shabalala-bamba."
Did he really?
No.
Oh my God, I could
That's
see her
him?
do
Oh
it.
my god.
Could you see that?
I didn't possess him. The Holy Ghost got a hold of him.
That is a
Holy
content
pussy.
scene.
The Holy
That holy hole.
Wheelchair Wendy fucks the handicaps all night.
Is that a
What song is that?
I don't know, I just made it up.
Oh, right. Richie Valley wrote that,
I'm
right?
like, I didn't see that show.
Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, the average male orgasm lasts 6 seconds. The average female orgasm lasts 20 seconds.
6 seconds?
I don't know.
Look at that. Look at the disgusted look on her face.
It's like, what?
Do you pity them? I know, it's kind of bad. That's less than, that's what, like, we come almost over three times as long. Wow.
Now, some men...
Doing math or anything, but that's crazy.
Some male performers, some men, can orgasm longer.
Longer,
It's
yeah,
just
I've seen
based
that.
on the person.
How long?
You dig?
2 seconds more? Like,
I've seen a man orgasm.
Good
for-
God.
There's
you've
a couple of
you've
them
got
that are
some,
like,
a list, don't you?
Run-on sentences. My God, it's just...
it's okay. It's fine.
All right, next one. Sandra, read that one.
No, please, can you read?
Okay.
Okay. But your voice
the left,
is cute.
The left
Oh my
test.
god, my accent.
No, you're fine.
Okay, no, I'm sorry.
Can you say testicle real quick?
Testicle.
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 It's so cute the way she says it.
The left testicle
Testicle.
usually hangs lower than the right for right-handed men. The opposite is true for lefties. I wonder why that is. Huh.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Maybe it's when they pull it when they jerk. Like, you know, I used to think that the curve came from what hand they used.
It's their nuts, though.
Yeah,
Like,
they
but-
grab their
but
nuts
it's
when
off
they
of-
jerk.
Do you like it curved or straight?
As long as there's
No.
one there, I guess.
As long as there's one there.
You're saying that they're jerking, tightening, and loosening one side of the skin over the other?
Maybe, possibly.
Look at Sandra.
Kind
She's
of.
demonstrating there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Keep going. Okay, do you want to try this next one? It's
Which one?
number 9, wearing high heels. You could do that.
Wearing high heels can negative affect a woman orgasm.
What? Don't tell me that.
No.
What? Because strippers
Because
fuck
I
a lot.
have a new shoe.
That part.
A lot.
That part.
I don't know about that study. They're
See,
gonna
the
have
best
to redo
picture
that.
that we just won the Academy Award.
Have to
Yeah.
redo that study.
No, but the reason that they say this about the women with the heels is because of some kind of a pressure with the woman with the foot up there, kind of throws off the
Tilts
body.
the pelvis forward, maybe?
That part.
I
That
don't
part.
know. I don't know. Strippers
part.
disagree.
Oh my gosh.
Strippers
Why is
disagree.
everything bad for me? What the hell? Yeah.
Okay, number 10, my love.
Okay, well, this is kind of a given, but studies
Okay.
have shown that sex is extremely beneficial to our health,
Yeah.
Yes, this is very true.
mental and physical. I feel.
And even if you're just masturbating, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yes.
about
With
that.
that
I've
release.
met some guys, they might masturbate a little too much. Y'all gotta get out the house sometime.
Not if
Go
you're
on a
using
date.
a Blake Blossom
I don't know. Oh, you got a pocket pussy?
Yeah, I have a flashlight.
Okay, unless you're
so-
using her pocket
Oh,
pussy.
that's right, you do.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless you're at home with her pocket pussy, go get a date.
And don't be
Yeah.
doing that in your car.
Or your mom's nice towels.
You know
Save
that
them.
famous story about that Los Angeles basketball player, and he was going down the Sunset Strip, and he was watching porn in his big SUV, and you know, don't you want me, baby? And he's going, and he drove up on the sidewalk, and hit the side of a building.
Who was he watching? That's what I want to know.
But
Ooh,
he-
not me. Oh my
That
God. I would
peop-
not evoke that reaction. I
But
know a
get
couple
this.
girls that you're like,
Watch porn.
They pulled up,
wanna
they're
talk about
knocking on
Cherry
his
Kiss.
window.
I
Oh,
crashed
Cherry-
into a fucking wall watching some Cherry Kiss.
Ooh, Cherry Kiss again.
Yeah, I know you mentioned her. That's why I
Yeah.
was like, oh, Cherry.
What is it about Cherry Kiss? You talked about her on the
she's-
set,
I know, she's just such a free-spirited person.
and her accent and
And
everything.
she comes from a small village in Serbia. So she is like, she works fucking hard and she hasn't seen her family in a long time. So, right? So
That
so
makes her
she-
sexier?
Yes, I love her.
Yeah.
She's a woman with passion. God, stop making me talk about my crush.
No, that's fine. Good. All right. And then finally, you want an orgasm? Leave your socks on. They have said that if you can, studies have proven that if you can increase your chance of having an orgasm by keeping your socks on during sex, which basically boils down to the thing, as long as your feet are warm, you're going to have a better orgasm. But a lot of nerve endings are in the bottom of our feet. Which now we go back to this high heel thing. And women are like some Marquis de Sade thing on their feet with the high heels on. And they can't have an orgasm because their feet are like, they're having, club toes or something, right?
Maybe we just gotta up
is
the
that why
voltage on that vibrator. Just up it.
You mean we have to take off heels when we have a sex? Or
Duh.
Okay.
Duh. So
No,
remember
what?
that.
I like keeping them on.
Oh, do you? There,
I
Kinky
try to keep my
Karen.
clothes on as long as possible.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like
Don't
the
even
full?
ask me why. It's a long story.
Isn't that a fetish?
No,
Blake
I don't. I
Lawson?
don't keep it on the whole time,
Likes
but
to
it's
dry
just
hum.
as it's
Dry
the
humping
art
fun.
of tension.
But they
Okay.
call that something, though. They call that something with keeping the clothes on and having sex.
Abstinence. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
I don't know about that.
I mean, I think that's what they call it, though. Like when you keep your clothes on and then you just rub.
No, think of it.
You do that in abstinence.
It's like FDMR or something.
You like to practice abstinence up until you don't, pretty much.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. What, honey? What? Yeah.
I am a virgin.
Yes. All right, let's break away for one more commercial break, and we'll be back to take your phone calls all right after this.
Okay.
What's our TR? Welcome back, James Bartholet. Blake Blossom is here.
Hey.
Jezabel Visser is here.
Woo!
Sandra Luberc is here. All right, we are taking calls right now at area code 818-231-2580. And we would love to hear from you. The girls will answer all of your questions and stuff. Once again, this weekend is the Tea Awards. That's going to be on March 9th. And that's over at the Avalon on Vine Street in Hollywood. And the 2025 XRC Awards will be in the month of May 25th to be exact, at Bordner's on Cherokee in Hollywood. Now, that's closed to the public, open to everybody in the industry, but we are giving away 2 free tickets to go to the XRCO Awards. Right into insidecontest@gmail.com. Put XRCO Awards in the header. All right, next week on our show, Crystal Rush is coming back, and a few more surprise special guests that are going to be on our show. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube or Roku or on Facebook or InsideTheIndustry.net, welcome. This is a show we talk not only about the mainstream industry, but the adult industry as well. Girls, time for you to plug your new projects.
Alrighty, well, I am a fleshlight girl, so if you do not own a Blake Blossom fleshlight, I highly suggest that you try it out. If you can use one, if not, you can just support me in other ways. Watch my videos. I have a video game coming out later this year in December that I'm a voice actor in. So
wow.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that. Maybe bring on
say it.
Nikki Huntsman's in it. She was just on here. Kiki Dier's on here. I saw they were both on here. Maybe we'll get Jewel Denial out here, get her off her little honey farm, right?
Yeah, Nikki was an extra on Scissors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So lots of other stuff. But
and this is a very good actress. Oh my God.
Thank you.
I would not be surprised if her death scene doesn't get nominated for one of the horror awards this year.
Yes, it was very, very good. But I'm really looking forward to Wicked Pictures.
Once Upon a Time in the Valley
coming out. Yeah, I basically play a pseudo young Jenna Jameson coming into the industry. So that was also really fun to kind of reenact getting back into the industry for the first time. So I'm really excited to see Jennifer White be the lead, and Parker Ambrose is also the lead.
That was a great day that we had on the set.
Yes, you play a Wicked Pictures executive.
Executive producer.
Signed me to my first deal, I guess.
Tommy Pistol plays the legendary agent Jim South.
Yes.
And then Jennifer White, who's her character based on, do you think?
I'm not sure, but I'm really excited. It's Wicked's biggest picture in a while, so I'm really looking forward to that coming out too. Yeah.
And it's a good movie because also, Blake, we would be remiss if we didn't tell people they're going to cut a softcore version of this.
Correct.
To put up on streaming platforms as well.
Yes, I'm very excited for that as well.
Yeah. Now, this happens with a lot of the movies that we did with Will Ryder and Scott David for Adam and Eve. And we would take the movies and they would do the softcore version and they put it up on Showtime.
Right.
Which then airs on Hulu, which Hulu then airs through Disney. So technically, you could watch porn on Disney.
What? Loopholes.
6 degrees of separation.
Oh my God.
So you get the Disney, then you go to Hulu, then you go to Hulu, then you go to Showtime. Then you go to Showtime, you go to Showtime After Dark. Now, interesting fact, Blake Blossom, who's one of the beautiful and fantastic jobs she did as host.
Thank you.
It's so natural, so wonderful. She's got to do more. The AVN Awards will not be on Showtime this year. Interesting. I understand that they're going to have that on the Amazon.
Correct. It's going to be available on Amazon Prime now. So
wow.
Yeah, so
really cool.
you can
Isn't
send
that
a link
wild?
to family and friends to have them kind of rewatch. Well, a lot of people can't, we
Family and
Sharing
friends.
your
Yes.
password.
I don't know. I'm sending it to my
Pass the
family.
mashed potatoes. By the way, you want to see me in some porn?
Yeah, You know what? My friends and family are very porn supportive. Okay, they would love to see that.
Of course,
but
they
I think
would.
it's going to. Some people are going to accidentally like come across it, and then be like, "Oh my God, wait, what is this AVN thing?" So hopefully it drives some more traffic. But I applaud them for trying something new. So yeah.
And anything you want to say to your fans?
Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you so much for always, loving me and being a part of my life. Whenever you're talking to me, it actually is me. So that's something that I pride myself on. So I established a lot of really close relationships and deep connections with my fans. So just want to say, hey, y'all, because you're probably watching or going to watch. So yes, I would like to shout out one of my fans, though, Cliff. He's recently made me the entire first Sherlock Holmes book on audio tape. So that's the type of fans that I have, that they they literally record their own voice. So thank you, Cliff. Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, very good. I'll introduce you guys to him.
Cliff.
Jezabel. Plug.
Okay, yes. Please follow. You guys, I'm trying to grow a new social media account, my new Instagram, because you know how much Instagram hates me. Gym Siren JV. GYM Siren JV. If you could not mention anything that has to do with adult on the account, I would appreciate it. It's a personal blog. But if you want to follow the nasty account, it's Jezabel Visser _IRL. My YouTube channel, once again, is Jezabel Visser XO, and my website is jezabelvisser.xxx. That's it. jezabelvisser.xxx.
Sandra, plug away.
Well, I'm going back to this industry. I will be happy seeing my platform too, like my Instagram, my all social media. So thank you, everyone. Kiss.
Any new projects coming up we should look for?
I do, but I cannot talk about that right now.
Are you signed with an agent?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Can you say who your agent is?
Oh, yeah.
101.
We're all with 101.
The three of us are all with 101.
Shout out to 101.
101.
We love you. Hey, friend. Hey, bud.
Yay. Well, welcome back to the industry, guys.
And shout out to Brian, my manager at AMA. You know, I love you, boo.
And Brian and Bud, we send you out our love and best wishes for a speedy recovery.
Yes,
he was just in the hospital,
yes,
but he's doing well.
Soon,
yes,
we love you.
Thank you. All right, now Sandra, there's got to be something else to plug.
What?
Only love.
Okay. All right, plug in.
What do you want to tell your fans, Sandra? Look in the camera.
You can watch my porn soon back. So I hope.
Oh well, what's your social media accounts, like your Twitter and everything?
Yeah.
Sandra Luberc.
Can you spell it out for me?
S Luberc.
S, the letter S, and then Luberc.
Luberc.
How do you spell that? Because I wouldn't know.
I don't want to spell that.
Luberc.
RC. Yeah.
RC.
Luberc. So
Luberc.
And are you on the TikTok?
Oh my god.
Yeah, are you on TikTok?
I don't know, open.
That reminds me. Follow me on TikTok.
I'm not like super social person, but I try be. So
it's a Jezabel V6.
Yeah. Follow her.
Because you know I gotta hand me up and then.
Do people recognize you in public?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Do you get thrilled by that or embarrassed?
Sometimes it scares me a little bit, but
really,
yeah. I'm like super introvert personality. Like, you know, I don't like when someone touch me or something like that. And someone like, oh my god, that's you. I'm going to anal or something.
You're like, get off me.
Yeah. So.
That's so funny that she brings up this point, because there's a lot of stars in this industry that are very, very shy in real life. Yeah. But when that camera starts rolling, it's like, whoa, open the floodgates, you know.
I wouldn't say shy, I would say introverted.
Introverted.
Because we're not necessarily shy. We're just not open to new people or experiences all the time. We startle easily. We're like, that's my shadow. Oh my god. That's my reflection. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a little too much there.
I mean, I've been home alone a few times where I walk into my bathroom. I'm like, oh my god, it's just right.
God.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, we just startle very easily because it's like, I think you and I are the same. Like, we enjoy our alone time.
Oh yeah, I love the long run.
I love being alone.
You like staying home and watching TV and cooking,
Yeah. Yes.
And working.
Working.
Yeah.
gardening, maybe.
I don't garden, but I like
Well-
I like interior
We garden.
decorating. That's
We garden,
Yes.
but we garden.
What is it?
Yeah,
No, we wanna
I
tell
do some different
people-
kind of trees.
Prices, yes. Prices are going to be going up in the store next week. So
are our prices on all of our platforms.
no, you
What?
girls were
I'm not
upstairs.
saying that. I'm not saying that.
You were up on my patio there. I'm in the big pots. I've got tomatoes growing up there and lettuce and everything, because these avocados are going to be $4.95 each now. A little thing of lettuce is going to
Well,
be $5.
avocados are
I would
OnlyFans,
just-
guys. That's what it's come to.
I would just say that avocados are naturally expensive because they're not native to the U.S.
What
They're
about eggs?
imported, so they're always going to kind of be a little
The San Fernando
expensive.
Valley actually was a huge avocado groves before they built the studios
That's true,
out
but
here.
it's not enough for the entire populace of the United States.
Well, okay.
Not with Chipotle.
All right.
and-
Fauna, the fact
Sorry.
minder. Yes, okay. All right, but grow your own vegetables, and then these prices are going to go up.
James, I don't eat vegetables.
You
I'm
don't
not
eat
worried about
vegetables?
No, I only eat
Okay.
fruit and meat. I do the carnivore
You
diet.
you could grow straw. I have strawberries.
I want to try strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm a little coconut, so you got to put the coconut and the strawberry together.
Ah. And scene. Okay. All right. Thank you so much to these wonderful guests that I've had on tonight. Huh? Let's hear it for them. Till next time, I'm James Bartholet.
Hi, I'm Blake Blossom.
Jezabel Visser.
Sandra Luberc.
Good night and good sex.